Your sister's dead! She can't help you! Ah! Ugh! Get a hold of yourself! Lightning can't protect you anymore! You have to look after yourself now! Do you hear me? You expect us to believe that? Are you sure you can look after her? Huh? Hey, she likes you, Sarah. You too. Why don't you guys go fess up? Go on, Godot. You can go. But you have to come back in one piece. Promise? Oh. Oh. I'll get her up. Hey, Sarah! Wake up! What are you doing sleeping out here? Smelly. Come on, Sarah. Oh, having fun? Huh? Didn't you just eat? Oh, what do we got here? Kupo? Weird. Hiya. What? Having fun? Bored or something? Hi. What's up? Yeah? Now don't start whining. We agreed to take care of things while he was gone. The guys have been acting kind of weird. Wonder what they're up to. Better start getting lunch ready. Hello. If you want to believe what Noel says, that's your decision. Time for you to move on, huh? When I woke up, I was surrounded by kids. They were like my personal squad of little nurses. We were all born and raised on Cocoon. You know, I was thinking, if Noel here really is from the future, he must be pretty curious about this time period. We couldn't rely on the broken Foul Sea anymore. So most of us made the decision to move to Pulse. I can't believe you've never heard of any of this stuff before. I have to tell you, Noel, you are way out of touch with the present. Gotta thank them later. I know people have changed since we came down to Pulse, but some folks have even learned how to use magic, like our Sarah. But 3 years ago, our home basically fell out of the sky. Well, it was. Did you hear? The provisional government is planning on building an elevator to run up Cocoon's pillar. The people still living in Cocoon are having a hard time of it. But on Pulse, we had to deal with new hardships, like vicious monsters and a lack of provisions. Not enough power or produce to go around without the help of the Foul Sea. Now there's a growing town at the base of Cocoon's pillar. The guys who used to be in charge are long gone. Yeah. But eventually things settled down, and some former military types helped get things organized. Just wait a second there. We used to live in a seaside town on Cocoon, so it was like we were rebuilding our home. Our leader, Snow, suggested we live somewhere near the ocean. Snow and the rest of us were used to fighting monsters and getting our hands dirty. If you really are from the future like you say, I was thinking you might want a quick history lesson. So we pretty much settled back into our old way of life. Still tracking down that artifact? If you ever need a good meal, you just come on back here. There's a Nora special with your name on it. How about it, future boy? Do you want a quick history lesson? I'm fine. It was barely more than a scratch. Ever since we came to Pulse, everyone started eating more. After that, most of the residents moved down to Pulse. 3 years ago, our home, Cocoon, came close to breaking apart. Maybe that meteorite will become a tourist attraction. It was pure chaos for a while, but now the government has things under control. That's why our leader, Snow, decided to make this place our new home away from home. Our group, Nora, used to hang out at one of the coastal towns on Cocoon. It's about Sarah's older sister, Lightning. She disappeared into the pillar holding up Cocoon. Lastly, there's one more thing you should know. But then again, if you're telling the truth about what you saw in that other world, no one from Cocoon is coming all the way out here. We'll have to deal with this ourselves. Then maybe Sarah's right, and we're the ones who had it all wrong. Sarah was the only one who wouldn't accept it. Any news about that rock? Sarah, you sure about that? If you want to catch up to Snow, you should. You know, you can leave the town to us. Sarah was practically raised by lightning. She should get the chance to see her sister again. It was like all the hope had drained out of her. It's hard to believe, but I want it to be true. You're taking Sarah to look for her sister, right? Just keep her safe, you hear me? She's putting up a strong front, but you should have seen her that day. Where have Godot and the boys slipped off to? What's up? You guys hungry? There's plenty of chores to do if you're bored. Morning. I wish we could have fireworks here like we did in Bodom. You slept okay then? Your new friend talked a lot about lightning. I kind of figured you'd be tossing and turning all night. Good morning, Kupo! Nice to see you finally perked up a bit. We were getting worried about you, don't you know? Mornings are what I do best. I won't tell Snow. No will be our little secret. Hey, do we have to go through this again? I told you. We look out for each other. Back so soon? What happened? Get a little homesick, did you? Oh, wait, I know. You couldn't stay away from my Nora special, could you? Any security checks in the future? I regret to inform you that lunch is no longer being served. Don't tell me. You guys forgot to pack a lunch? If there's anything you need to take care of while you're here, go get that out of the way. How much luggage can you take with you through that machine anyway? If not, then get the heck out of here already. Wait, don't tell me. I don't want to know all the details just yet. So you really did travel through time, huh? Sarah, you ran into Snow, didn't you? Or maybe. I don't want to have to wait in suspense to find out the ending. You'll have plenty of time to tell me about your journey once it's over. You guys never left town at all, and you're just playing us for fools. Sarah, you look different. Stronger. Like you've been through a lot. Oh, and you could have told us we'd be seeing you often. We could have skipped the sad farewell. Remember, if you ever need a break, come by the Nora house for a cup of tea. I know you tend to overthink things, Sarah, but we're here if you need to talk. There's not much to say, except for this. Whatever happens, stay alive. Stay alive and bring your sister back safely. And that goes for Noel too, of course. Good man. Want to stop by for some coffee? I'll give you a discount. I don't know everything that's going on with you two, but I know you'll look out for each other. I know you've got this. Otherwise, I wouldn't leave Sarah in your hands. Stop looking so serious. It's rubbing off on me. Ew. It's convenient having a portal that lets you travel through time. I knew lightning was alive. I can see it on your faces. Feel free to stop by if you get a sudden urge for some coffee. My treat. I know school is out right now, but what will your students think if they see teacher dozing on the grass? Are you serious? You must have really needed that nap. I think you're still out of it. Ah, girl, I would love to be you. What are you doing standing there gawking at me? Are you still dreaming of Moogles and Moondust? Not a care in the world, snoozing in the grass. Must be nice being in Sarahland all the time. The void where? Sarah? Look, it's our village. The one we built. Now come on. Why don't you go home? Are you serious? Okay, I'm starting to worry about you. You're not much of a teacher if you don't know that. It's 3 a.m., silly. Now you know, so run on home, okay? I think you've had enough snoozing for one day. Go on, back to the village with you. The void beyond who? Now, which do you think is a dream? Me or this void place? You're supposed to be a teacher. At least try to act like you know what's what. Where else would it be? And let me tell you, the monsters out here are real too. So why don't you run home, pronto? Well, if you're that tired, take a nap. But Sarah, do it in your own bed, okay? I get restless just lying around. Speaking of which, wasn't it your new friend who carried me to safety? Seems like a nice guy. You always drool when you do that? What, right now? You want some cooking tips? Well, let me think about it. The most important thing, trust your instincts. Hey, Sarah, I was just kidding. But I sure had you going for a second there. Anyway, if you want to rest your eyes, it's safer indoors. No idea. You left to check on the fields and then never came back. We thought some roaming monster had made a snack out of you or something. Why would you think that? Come on, let's head home before you really do become some monster's lunch.